We are living in a strange moment in history. On paper, the world has never been more advanced, more comfortable. We have more technology, more information, more connectivity than ever before. And yet, many of us feel more uncertain than ever. Jobs feel fragile. Markets feel unpredictable. News cycles feel heavy. The future feels foggy. Whether we are students wondering, will there be opportunities for me? Young professionals asking, is this career is stable? Employees feeling, am I replaceable? Leaders thinking, how do I protect my people in this economy? The anxiety is shared. And that matters, because when fear is shared, so is the responsibility to respond to it together. I remember a story. During a massive storm, a village lost power. No lights, no phones. No certainty when help would arrive. People would have stayed inside, afraid, waiting. Instead, one person lit a candle and placed it by the window. Then another did the same, then another. Soon the entire street was glowing, not because the storm ended, because people choose not to darkness decide their behavior. The storm did not disappear that night, but fear did. This is where we are right now as a world. The data tells us the truth, but not the whole story. We know the fact. Economic cycles are tightening. Automation and AI are reshaping work. Students' debt is rising. Mental health struggles are increasing. Trust in institutions is declining. Statistically, uncertainty is real. But here is what data also tells us. Every major leap in human progress comes during periods of disruption, just like this. The companies we admire today were born in recessions. The social movements we celebrate emerged during instability. The leaders we remember rose when the path was unclear. History does not reward comfort, it rewards courage during uncertainty. Fear is not the enemy. Paralysis is. The fear itself is not new. Fear is biological. Fear is protective. Fear is human. What hurts us is not fear, but freezing. We freeze when we wait for perfect clarity. We freeze when we wait for permission. We freeze when we assume someone else will fix it. But the truth is, there is no moment in history where the future suddenly became safe. Progress has always been built while people were unsure. The modern illusion, one of the biggest illusions of our time, is this: that we must have everything figured out before we move. We are told, choose the perfect career. We are told, make the perfect decision. We are told, build the perfect plan. We are told to avoid mistakes. But perfection has never created resilience, but movement does. Learning does, adaptation does. We don't need certainty to act. We need direction and values. This moment is not just about individual success, this is about who we become together. When students feel hopelessness, we don't say, oh, work harder. We ask, how do we create better systems? When employees feel disposable, we don't say, that's business. We ask, how do we lead with dignity? When communities feel divided, we don't retreat into tribes. We build bridges. This is collective responsibility, not as a burden, but as power. Here is the paradox. The problems are global, but the solutions always start locally. Every stable society was built by individuals who decided to show up when it was uncomfortable, to learn when it was inconvenient, to help when it was not required, to lead without a title. We don't change the world by waiting for large systems to move first. Systems move after people do. What we can control and what we cannot control and what we can let go. We cannot control the global markets, right? We cannot control political chaos. We cannot control the algorithms. We cannot control the economic cycles, but we can control how we learn. We can control how we treat people. We can control how we respond to stress. We can control how we build skills. We can control how we support one another. Resilience is not about predicting the future, it is about preparing ourselves to meet it. For students and young professionals, I would like to say this. We may not enter the world our parents promised us, but we enter the world that needs creativity, that needs emotional intelligence. We enter the world that needs adaptability. We enter a world that needs ethics, that needs courage. Degrees matter, but learning matter more. Title matters, but character matters more and longer. Career will change, right? Things are changing very rapidly, but values must not change. For employees and workers, the work is evolving. That can feel threatening, right? But remember, we are not just job titles. We are problem solvers. We are learners. We are collaborators. Reputation compounds, skill compound, integrity compounds. Even in unstable system, people who invest in growth remain valuable. For leaders and decision makers, I would like to say leadership today is not about control. It is about trust. People don't expect certainty from leaders. They expect honesty. They expect presence and care from the leaders. In uncertain times, the most powerful things a leader can say is, we are in this together and we will figure it out. Let me tell you the truth. The world does not need louder voices right now. It needs steadier ones. It needs people who think clarity under pressure, who act kindly under stress, who stay curious instead of cynical, choose contribution over complaint. We need those kind of people. This is modern strength. A new definition of success is this. I would say success today is not just climbing higher. I would say it's staying human while we climb. It is earning without losing empathy, building without burning out, competing without dehumanizing. A future worth living in is built by people who refuse to sacrifice values for speed. We are not powerless in uncertain times. We are being invited to lead without certainty, invited to learn without guidance, without guarantees, invited to act without applause, invited to care without condition. Just like those candles in the storm, one small action together they change the night. We may not control the storm, but we can choose to be the light. And history shows us this clearly. When enough people do that, the future always follows.